Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha, Prahlad Nrsingha, Prahlad Nrsingha, Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha. Nrsinghadev, 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 Jaya Jai Nrsinghadev. Jaya Jai Nrsinghadev, 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 Jaya Jai Nrsinghadev. Shri Nrsinghadev Bhagavan ki. Krishna, Krishna. So, Hare Krishna. This is, of course, something which is done every Saturday at this temple. I think it is a yagya which you do for Lord Nrsinghadev. What type of yagya is this, please?
Well, it's a mantra home, basically, where we offer mantra with grains and ghee in the fire. But the main thing is that the community comes together and chant the holy name.
Acha. So, good. Also, those of you who are engaged in the thing, what do we call it? The global puja event tomorrow. I request you to also see this weekly Homa as an inauguration for our little event, an Adivas, where you focus on Lord Nrsinghadev, pray for his presence tomorrow in the internet in a global way. Prabhupada used to say about Lord Nrsinghadev that for the devotee, he always meditates on Bahir Nrsingha, Hridaye Nrsingha. And by this meditation, he said the life of the devotee becomes successful. What is this meditation? Bahir, it means Bahir Nrsingha, Lord Nrsinghadev is outside, everywhere really. He's in the trees, he's in the snow, he's in the snowflakes, he's in the cold forests of the Bavarian tree. He's on the streets of Passau, München, Frankfurt, and New York. He's everywhere outside, but then Hridaye Nrsingha, he's also in the heart of the devotee. So he's controlling the outside world by his various powers. He makes the snow fall. Yes, this was Lord Nrsinghadev. He painted everything white over the last few days. He enters the spring flowers, the buds, and the voices of the birds. And he is there within my heart. He's with me. He protects me wherever I am. So by this simple meditation, the devotee becomes successful in his spiritual life. What does it mean? He becomes successful. Obstacles are removed by the Lord's grace and purity is installed in the heart. Now, fine. So I just wanted to say we are no longer actually nervous because just our technical devotee whom we have invited, Neela Madhava, and those who work with him, I think you managed to put the internet situation together, so it works for tomorrow. That's always the main anxiety, because the Lord is faultless. He doesn't have any problem. It's we who make problems. So we have tried to do our part. So we will start tomorrow here in the temple room at, I think, 2 p.m., 14 Uhr. Mm, what? 3 p.m., 3 p.m., 3 p.m. For this, I request the mothers with children to not bring their children because it is live. You can bring the children later, and I will tell you when. So at 3 p.m. we start with some. There will be some speeches, I believe, of His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj and so on. And then we will zoom in right from Ahobilam. Wow, I can't believe that the brahmanas will be on time, but therefore we have requested them to start half an hour earlier. So then when we do the live broadcast, they should be sitting and chanting away. So then and then there will be something else. Yes, and then we will make a little pause and continue here in the temple room. Do you remember? 8 p.m. in the temple room with a live yagya. Now we have 2 qualified brahmanas. At that time there will be 7 qualified brahmanas, I hear. Wow. And they will do a major yagya, which will be broadcasted live. There will be, and for this event also, the children, better they stay in bed or play, because, and then we will go on, Hare Krishna, listen to this, up till, then we make a little pause, and then we again start it in the night. 2 a.m., no problem. That is dusk time in New Vrindavan. So it's 3 dusk time. We start in Ahobilam. It's our time. It's 3 p.m. Their time. It is dusk when the sun sets. Then the puja wanders, travels all over the world, and we do. At our dusk time, which is 8 p.m., here, a live yagya in our temple, and then the yagya will travel to America. And at their dusk time, which is our 2 a.m. time, yes, we will have the last global puja. Now, what's the idea? The idea is to invoke the blessings of Lord Nrsingha Dev for all those who suffer from this unnecessary Kali Yuga quarrels and wars which are there. Mainly in Ukraine, but maybe you know there are many other places where unrest is there. So good. So you please tune yourself in, pray for. The more pray, the better. Pray for all the victims, for all these people who are suffering. You can also pray for your grandfather and grandmother if they are still around us. Even if not, you can pray for all types of people, and this will create global auspiciousness. Swasti, swasti, swasti. Good. So, I wanted to start reading to you something. I would like you to look now at the altar of Lord Nrsingha Dev. I will read something from the Nrsingha Kavacha to you. One should meditate on Lord Nrsingha, Lord of the universe, seated upon a golden throne in Singhachalam. His mouth is open, he has 3 eyes, and he is radiant as the autumn moon surrounded by blue clouds. He has Prahlad Maharaj, on his lap. His form is the shelter of all those who are in trouble, both materially and spiritually in trouble. The Lord has 4 arms and his limbs are very soft. He is decorated with golden earrings. His chest looks broad and resplendent like the lotus flower, and his arms are decorated with jewel-studded ornaments. He is dressed in a spotless blue garment, which exactly resembles the resplendent clouds. He is the original cause of all existence beyond this world, and he is to be worshipped by the greatest beings in creation. His 2 feet are very attractive. Please look at it. Oh, his 2 feet you cannot see, but I think you will. They must be very attractive. His 2 feet are very attractive, and he is armed with various weapons, such as the conch, the discs, etc. Garuda joyfully offers prayers with great reverence. He is, by the way, somewhere. Garuda is there. Where is he? Is on our right side or
Most on the right side, on the far right side.
on the far right side?
Beside the asana of the Shalagam Shila.
Besides the asana of the Shalagam Shila, we have to put our head in the giraffe position, and then we can see. Sri Nrsingha, Sri Nrsingha, Jai Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Sri Nrsingha. Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Sri Nrsingha, Jai Nrsingha, Jai Jai Nrsingha Dev. Sri Nrsingha, Jai Nrsingha, Jaya Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Nrsingha, Jai Nrsingha. Please sing a little louder, please. Nrsingha Dev, Sri Nrsingha, Jai Nrsingha, Jaya Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Nrsingha, Jai Nrsingha. Nrsingha Dev, Sri Nrsingha, Jai Nrsingha, Jai Jaya Nrsingha Dev. Apraladesha Jaya Patama Mukha Padma Bringa Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringam Baladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Linga Nrsingha Jai Nrsingha Jai Jaya Nrsingha Dev Nrsingha Jai Nrsingha Jaya Jaya Nrsingha Jai Nrsingha Jaya Jaya Nrsingha Dev Baladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Baladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Baladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Nrsingha Jai Nrsingha Jai Jaya Nrsingha Dev Nrsingha Jai Nrsingha Jai Jaya Nrsingha Dev Nrsingha Jai Nrsingha Jai Jaya Nrsingha Dev Nrsingha Jai Jaya Nrsingha Dev Baladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Mukha Padma Bringa Baladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Nrsingha Deva ki jai Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Jaya Nrsingha Dev. Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Jaya Nrsingha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha, Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, Gaura Haribo.
Can you just please sit down for only a brief second? I asked Gomahan, when do you normally stop? And he said, normally around midnight. So my response was, I think we should save our energies for tomorrow. See, tomorrow we will even go beyond midnight. We will go, I think at 2 o'clock, 3 p.m. we start here, and then we have a marathon until 4 a.m. in the next day. So you can sleep already nicely and prepare everything so that you are there. Let me once again just tune you in, because it is said the last thoughts which you have when you go and end the day will be also the first thought when you wake up. There is like a tunnel, you can say, of the last waking moment. That is the entrance of the tunnel, and then throughout the night the tunnel goes through the depths of your subconscious mind, and in the morning the idea which you planted in the before you went to sleep has traveled all the way through your subconscious mind and emerged in the waking when you wake up. So this is the idea. My dear devotees, it is necessary in our spiritual life to develop something we can call daya in Sanskrit. It's a very important quality. Daya brings you out of your mind and helps you to think of others. When you are in spiritual life and you remain an egoist, self-centered person, you're missing something very essential. So tomorrow, this daya or compassion, we want to really see how we can do something. The world is out of balance, and there are many places in the world where just people are unnecessarily suffering. Unnecessary because what's the problem? There's only egos fighting with other egos. Well, that's not. There are sometimes more things going on, but just in principle, it is just Kali Yuga. So tomorrow we want to really send vibrations or good wishes to the world to heal the deep wounds which Kali Yuga has left there. That is the duty of a Vaishnava. Prabhupada writes in the first chapter of the Gita something really interesting. I want to bring this to your attention this evening. You remember how Arjuna came out and wanted to see who is there on the opposing side, willing to lay down their life in a struggle, in a fight. And when he saw the people on the other side were his relatives, people he had grown up with, people with whom he had cherished a friendship, although sometimes it was a troubled friendship, he lost his courage. He lost his spirit for fighting. He wanted to go because he felt, how can I attack those who are close? And Prabhupada says in the purport that this feeling of compassion for others, it shows the soft heart of a Vaishnava and is very natural, very desired, very important. So tomorrow is a chance for us to show that side or cultivate that side by really praying for the welfare of the people of the world, of this troubled planet Earth, at the lotus feet of Lord Nrsingha. How do you like Lord Nrsingha's appearance today? Isn't he extremely majestic? Isn't he like the emperor of all the three worlds? No? Can you see? He has this royal attire and really looks like the fatherly but very strong ruler of this world. So we really request that Lord Nrsingha comes into the heart of everyone. So having said this, I want to end here. I'm not sure what our pujaris do at the moment. Pujarijis, are you there? I think we should not just walk out of Lord Nrsingha's presence. We will just sing a very, very short kirtan, a good night kirtan. Is that a good idea? The lotus feet are coming. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Nrsingha. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hi Bo! Hi Bo! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Nrsingha Dev, Jaya Nrsingha Dev. Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Jaya Nrsingha Dev, Nrsingha Dev, Jaya Nrsingha Dev. Jaya Bo! Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha, Prahlad Nrsingha, Prahlad Nrsingha, Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha. Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha, Prahlad Nrsingha, Prahlad Nrsingha, Jaya Prahlad Nrsingha. Bhagavate Nrsinghaya. 3 times, please. Om Namo Bhagavate Nrsinghaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nrsinghaya. Nrsingha Deva ki jai. Hare Krishna. I wish all of you a very restful night. Please, the last thought with which you go to bed should be the thought of Lord Nrsingha Dev, his protection, his blessings, and see you all tomorrow again. Hare Krishna.